Recording. All right, guys. Happy Sunday. Today is May 31st. May flew by. You know, March and April were like slugs, and I feel like May has flown by. And we're on the last day of the month. Month Ed Madness has officially begun. I mean, it began, I feel like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But today is truly the very last day of the month. And for anybody that is still working to hit numbers, still working to get paid a title, trying to get active, there's a lot of people that still aren't even active. For anybody still working toward any goal, you still have time. Believe it or not, you still have time. And honestly, it's funny because Sunday is usually my day of rest. Like I'll do a meeting or something like this because it's planned and I know I feel like just from being in business for 4 years that Sunday is the best day to connect with people because they're home, they're more relaxed. Saturday is like the day that people need to do things around their house and they're like not on their phone. They're not on, they check in with social media and kind of show what they're doing, to like create their brand or whatever. If you're in business, but like even my customers, I feel like they're more in tune with me. I can reach them easy on Sundays. And during the week, you're in your schedule, you're in your groove, you're in your routine. And Sundays, I just feel like are so good. So even though it's Sunday and it's the last day of the month, don't let that, steer you away or discourage you because you have plenty of time, honestly, guys. So I am about 2,400 PRV. And I want to be way more than that. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going right now. Because why not? Because if I can get, make more money, if I can, create more sales and talk to a few more people today, I'm going to do it. Okay. So funny. You guys know I have a motivational calendar at my desk. My sister bought this for me and I just, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm lying. Because it's for tomorrow. I'm like, it says new day, new month, new goals, go get them, which is good, but that's for tomorrow. I'm like, I'm ahead of the curve here. So anyways, we are going into June. Last month when we had our meeting, I was telling you guys that April was our best month ever. Well, it wasn't because May is. May, blow your socks off. Like you guys are on fire, okay? And I hate saying that the spring and summer months are slow because they're only as slow as you make them, honestly. Hi, Mike. Because they're only as slow as you make them, right? Like my business does not stop in the spring and the summer. I still need to grow. I still need to do the same exact things that I'm doing in the fall and the winter. It just happens that in the fall and the winter, you almost have like, it's the natural progression. You have the wind at your back and like the odds are in your favor. It just comes much more natural in the fall and the winter. But trust me, you can have your most successful months in the spring and the summer, as long as you're working your business. Nothing has to stop or be different. Okay. Go ahead.
Colleen, isn't it this year doesn't the fall and the winter start in August?
We
start a month early. So July would be the 10% off month.
It starts for the customers?
Yeah, doesn't
it usually starts in September for the customers, but are they pushing it a month early because
yeah, because they did the same thing with February. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think they are.
That's awesome. Hold on, I have more people.
So that would mean July would be our 10% off month, correct?
Yeah. Which is
because
awesome.
The catalog for spring came out in February instead of March this year.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on, I'm trying to admit people. Oh, here we go.
So that could be a good thing.
Huh?
You got a haircut.
Yeah, I did like a week ago.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice it.
Well, honestly, I don't really wear it down either. Too lazy.
So that would be a good thing for July that we can push like the 10% off.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And then in August, start the whole, everyone's going to be wanting like, hopefully we'll be wanting like the fall scents. So that will be good.
Yep.
I know by September, people want the fall. People want like pumpkin and despite
totally.
all,
Their
yeah.
mindset is just, when you've been through a few months of any season, you're like over it, and then you just want to like get on to the next,
Right. So it
Um,
might be different because it's early, it's a month earlier this year.
Yeah, because we transitioned to the new spring summer early.
Yeah.
They probably are going to do that. I just don't remember, honestly. I'm like, my mind is like 2 days in front of me. So bad. So, May, incredible month, you guys. I mean, literally, as I'm saying, it doesn't have to be slow because there's so many major promotions happening right now, within our own group. I mean, we have people triple promoting. Our directors, Janelle and Jess, are thriving. They're like doubling their numbers. So never would you ever think in May you would just be like, I got this. Like, it's so, and it is across the board with Scentsy. And that's why, Jess, you want to say something?
Yeah, so I just wanted to say so last month was my team's best month. And I actually pulled numbers today, and we sold 17,000 in wax and stuff. And today I did my numbers, and we're already at 32,000. So we almost doubled what we did last month. So it's like insane. It's insane.
And last month was your best month thus far, right?
Yep. Yep. And I didn't
Like,
think we would double it this month,
So
And we still have more of this day left,
Yeah. And a lot, like you'll pull, like if you take a screenshot, if you have a team, for the most part, if you take a screenshot of your team numbers, like right now, and then by tomorrow morning, you're going to be like, holy moly, like we went up that much. It's crazy. I'll report tomorrow what we did for the entire month. I'm not going to do it now because it's going to keep changing. So I'll just put out one post tomorrow. But you guys, incredible work, really. I just hope it's not about me. It's not about, yes, I'll hit my numbers. Jess and Janelle will hit their numbers. You'll hit your numbers, like it all trickles down and it's a domino effect. But like, I just hope that you're hitting your personal goals and you're doing what you came here for. Okay. And that you have the confidence, to just keep going, and that's what I want to talk about, is because this month, you have built in April and May together, you have built so much momentum for yourselves. Okay. And each other, like I see a lot of interaction going on right now. I see connections being built within the team, in the group. You guys are just super humbling and encouraging and helping each other. And I want you to continue that momentum and motivation into June, because I hate to say this, but it's like once June 1st hits tomorrow, what you did in May doesn't matter. And that can be a very discouraging part of this industry. But you guys, this is what your job entails. And we had a focus group and we were talking about this with the girls, and like, you have to kind of swallow that pill and know that every first of the month you start over. And yes, you need to celebrate all your successes along the way. Like every little thing, celebrate it, and appreciate, and, clap for each other. But once the first of the month comes, like those numbers don't carry over. So you continually have to build. You continually have to, create sales. You continually have to do follow-up and, market and promote and train and do all these things. So kill it. Do what you got to do to close out this month today. And then hopefully by now, you guys have kind of sat down and prepared for June. Okay. If you haven't, right, just start now. Start today. Okay. Because I always say this, you don't want to wait till the month up to figure out where your sales are coming. Then it's scramble time. And then it's just like, you get that look of desperation, girl. You start acting crazy and doing crazy raffles and all sorts of things that like make you look desperate. You do not want to be reaching out to customers because you need them. You want to create connections before you need them. Okay. So make sure that you're sitting down with your calendar, open it up, or however you use, visually, or if you do it from your phone or an app, whatever you do to stay on track for your month, right? I do 3 months at a time. I know some of you do 3 months at a time too, but at least get prepared for June, okay? Because then when you figure out your business and you guys are building like crazy, like your teams are just going wild right now, like you're growing and growing and growing. And sometimes it's hard to keep up because you just want to keep pouring into your team because you want to give them the best shot at this. You want to give them the tools and the resources. But hear me clearly, your business comes first, okay? Even if you're a brand new leader, that means one person or more on your team. Your business comes first. If you're not front loading, if you're not sponsoring and having joint conversations, if you don't have a schedule in place of how your week is going to hit your goals for the month, don't be working with your team yet, okay? My team knows that for the first week of the month, I'm not doing coaching calls. I'm not doing anything because I need to get my business in order for the month. And then when I have my business in a solid place, then I can reach out and help other people, right? Because then I have, built a foundation to help everybody else, right? I can't just talk out of my butt and be like, yeah, do this, do this, do this, do this if I'm not doing it. So make sure you're prepared, okay? Front loading your calendar. It's one of the most basic income producing activities, right? And we get so caught up in all these different things we want to do. We see so many ideas and we're like, yes, 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 I want to do all these things, right? But it comes down to the fundamentals. Sponsoring is actually your number one IPA. Sponsoring, that's sharing the join conversation, sharing it with everybody, your best customers. It stinks because you think you're going to lose that PRV, but sales PRV lasts for right now, but a new teammate and building will pay you back over and over and over. Share the opportunity with everybody because like I said, the month starts over on the 1st. So if you sponsored a few people, one person in May, right? Now here comes June rolling in, right? Who are you sponsoring in June? Who are you having join conversations with? I want you guys to focus on how many join conversations you're having, not I'm gonna recruit 5 people this month. It's Janelle has been trying to join 15 times in a row. Sorry, I just want to text her and say what is happening. So
time too.
He's here.
huh?
I had a hard time joining in too.
Did it say something?
It kept telling me to dial some number, and then I don't know what it said, something, a whole bunch of HTTPs and all that. So I just clicked on that, and here I am.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You having?
Mine actually told me I have to update. A little box popped up on the bottom of my screen and told me I have to update to the newest version.
That stinking
Yeah.
update. Marnie was just saying that.
Yeah. But it's like, this is a brand new computer. Why do I need to update?
No,
Mine
it's not the
too, mine too.
Didn't
computer. It's
Microsoft
just,
do that for me?
it's just the app itself. Yeah. Zoom is the bane of my existence. It's a love-hate. I need it and don't want it kind of thing. So yes, if you want to keep building, right? And at the beginning of this call, before I actually started recording, I was talking about when you're building a team, right? 80% of your team, whether you have a team of 4 or whether you have a team of 1,000, 80%, that's more than the majority, do not actively work their business. 80%. Okay? So 20% do, meaning they are, wanting to promote. They're looking for, like, they have the big picture. They have the vision. They really, really want to go after something and have goals in this business. The 80% not actively working their business could be people that literally aren't doing anything. And you'll see that. You will work so hard, so hard to build a team and to give this person all the tools and resources and have them understand and really want to make that decision. And then they're so excited. They're going to do all the things. And then they join and literally they are nowhere to be found. Totally normal. The only thing that you can control is by continually sponsoring. That's all you can do. You can't make them do it. You can't, and you shouldn't, and it's not a good look. So you keep doing you. You can only control your business. Okay. So keep focusing, on sponsoring, and it's about the amount of conversations you're having. Okay. the amount. So if 80% of your team is not working, and those could be hobbyists, those could be people just looking to get their Scentsy at a discount, right? They're not like us. They're not trying to hit 2,000 PRV every month. They're not looking for promotion or paid it title. They don't even care or know what that verbiage means. Okay. And they're like, don't reach out to me. I don't care. So there's a lot of people like that. 80% to be exact. Okay. So don't feel discouraged. The only thing that you can do if you are looking to grow is the joint conversations have to be plenty. And I'm not talking about 5 or 6. I'm talking like 10, 15, 20. Okay. Because it may take 15 of those people a year to join. That's right. So what are you going to do in the meantime? 80% of those other people may fall off, go inactive. So your team is actually depleting in size. Okay. So if you want to get paid at title, right? You got to keep up, and it's only your responsibility. Okay. We're nobody's boss. And a lot of people coming into this, when they're building a team, you want it so bad, right? You want it so bad for them, but you guys, you cannot force anybody. You are nobody's boss. And I know that you're like, you can do this. I know you can. I know you can. I know you can. But we can only teach them how to feed, teach them how to fish. We cannot feed anybody. It is not our job. Okay. So a few things that I wanted to, Jess or Janelle, do you guys have anything to add on top of that for front loading and sponsoring for June?
I just wanted to remind everyone that the Bring Back My Bar is coming in June.
Yep,
And this is a little different this year because usually we can test this out to people. You can have them smell the testers and whatnot, or the bars of wax. And I know that it's taking shipping forever for people to get these. I actually came across a flyer, and I posted it on my team page. I can post it on Beantown Accents, and it actually says, like, if you like this scent that we have out now, you'll like this.
I saw that. Yes.
It's so good because I legit have so many orders already to put in June 1st because of that flyer. So if you want, I can post it on.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I saw that on the workstation when I was reading about Bring Back My Bar, and it said, like, for instance, like if you like blueberry cheesecake, for the Bring Back My Bar, there's like Blueberry Rush or something. So it's like comparable to that, which is amazing because you can search through your customers to see if anybody has ordered anything like that, if they've ordered any of those Bring Back My Bars before, if you've been here for a little while, or if they've ordered anything that scent is comparable to. You can tell them about that, you guys. Like, search through your order history, through your contacts, and reach out, which when it comes to sponsoring, sales, follow up, when I'm going to be going over some of the specials, right, for June, all of it comes down to personal outreach. All of it. Yes. Do post on social media. Yes, absolutely. Create interest, right? Create interest. People are watching no matter what. No matter what. If they respond or not, they're watching. Okay? That's also another thing. Your business is not valued by how many likes, comments, or shares you get. It is not. Okay? What matters the most is your personal outreach. You have to constantly meet new people. That's why we're a party planning business. You meet new people through parties, okay? Or other ways, just networking. You have to think about that. But personal outreach with any of these specials that I'm about to go over, with just your regular every single day business in IPAs, personal outreach always comes first, okay? So just talked about Bring Back My Bar. For those of you that don't know what Bring Back My Bar is, twice a year, we have voting. Consultants and customers can vote on scents that have been discontinued, right? You can vote on your favorite. And then the winners, the top 25, come back for 1 month, okay? They are, you can buy the whole pack. You can only buy the whole pack. And it's $126 for the top 25 scents, okay? You can split it with somebody if you want. And it's for, customers have access to these bars. They can buy them separately, right? But if you want to buy like the sample pack, you have to, like, if you want it ahead of time to make samples, you have to buy it in one pack. You can still buy them separately once they're available, which is tomorrow. But it's only available, right? You need to get those samples out quick if you're going to do it. Like, don't sit on your hands and wait. Like, go and do it if you're going to do it. Okay. So it's really cool because your customers can get involved, and, you know, a lot of them do vote on what their favorite scents is, because sometimes when scents are discontinued, you'll find your customers get super bummed out about it. And they're like, no, why? That was the best one, which you can add it to Scentsy Club and have it forever, by the way, forever. Like, they will make that scent for you forever, which is a no-brainer. So Bring Back My Bar, really cool, coming out, available tomorrow. Okay. It's available to you guys now if you want to purchase the whole sampler, but tomorrow for customers. Tinkerbell, was it our cause for last season?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the Tinkerbell Pixie Dust Warmer was our cause product for last season, and it's a $50 warmer. It was designed, and it's affiliated with Disney. So $50, and for every one that is purchased, Scentsy donates $7 to Make-A-Wish Foundation. Okay. And I will actually get the exact numbers. I know I posted it a bunch of times at the end of last season. So we had a tally of what Scentsy actually contributed, and it was incredible. But it's coming back out of the vault. So you guys have a chance to be part of something much bigger. Again, the warmer is so adorable. It's absolutely the cutest little thing, and it's for a good cause. Okay. And that's only while supplies last.
Can I just say something, Colleen?
Yep.
Just for like the newer consultants, just so like if you're looking at your PRV Disney products, you don't get the full PRV. I think you're only getting like, is it 40 or 45 for Tinkerbell? Just to give you guys a heads up, because if you're like, where did my
I think
PRV
it's
go?
45.
Okay.
I think it's 45, Jess.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for the most part, like for those new guys on the team, PRV is personal retail volume. It's what you personally sell. Usually it's one PRV equals $1, or $1 equals one PRV, usually. But when you're talking Disney products, bundles, clearance items, anything like that, you may not get the full PRV. Okay. So just know, like, you're not getting gypped, since he's not like sweeping you under the rug. You just know that some of those things you're not going to get the full PRV for. But you know, the system obviously calculates that for you. So with the Tinkerbell, that's only while supplies last. Once they're gone, they're gone. All right. And as you know, like historically, Disney products, they fly off the shelves, and then they're like, sometimes before you even get a chance to like add it to your cart and get it, it's gone. So talk to, any Disney fans. I have people that I know right away that like are grown women obsessed with Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here you go. It's back. So
Quick question.
Yep.
Now, is that available like first thing tomorrow, or is it like one of those 11 o'clock drop
I don't
things
know.
that-
I don't know. I don't think it said, did it?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I have a pre-order for it, and I want to make sure that she gets it, because she messaged me a couple of weeks ago and was like, if the Tinkerbell ever comes back out, let me know.
Mm.
And she's a huge Yankee Candle person, and I'm determined to switch
Yeah.
to her. So
Yeah. I'm
I
not
wanna get
sure.
this one.
I'm sure they'll release more about it, or maybe it does say, but I don't think I saw. Either way, it will be available tomorrow.
I'll look it up. It's not a big deal. I'll look it up.
Do you think that it's gonna like fly off the shelf like tomorrow and be sold out?
I don't think so. I mean, a lot of the Disney products do. I don't think. Well, it depends how many we have available.
David, stop. Come on.
Oh, I'm like,
I thought the Cinderella one was gonna be gone automatically, and I couldn't believe that one still had stock left.
Yeah,
I
that's still
agree.
available.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I thought that
Yeah.
one was gonna, so I tried to get as many as I could right away, and then it was, it didn't sell out at all.
yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
did, it's still
I mean,
there,
it,
but
it wasn't in like scarcity like when it was the cause for last season.
Right.
So I think probably because there's a lot left over that they're doing this and trying to get rid of the stock. So I don't think like you're gonna have to be worried about it.
Right.
But I mean, again, it just depends what the interest is and how many they have. So if you do have anybody that is interested, just reach out. Okay. So also the child for Star Wars, those pre-orders are, being put out now, and they're going in 3 phases. So if you or your customers pre-ordered any of those The Child orders, well, it depends. Your customer or you will get it depending on when you placed the order. They're going to send you an email. That's not something I would know. They will send you an email, but the shipments are going out May 27th, which already happened, June 3rd and June 10th. Okay, so keep an eye on your email, and also tell your customers, because they would have had to set up an account, if they went to pre-order it themselves. So they should let them know if they're wondering, where that is, or, is that still happening this month? It will go out in phases. So keep an eye on their email. The last thing that I want to talk about, and I've been talking about, is SFR. So today is the last day for early registration. That's it. That's all. Tomorrow, you still have regular registration. It's from June 1st to July 10th. However, if you want any of that commemorative stuff, if you want the ribbons, if you want, all the notebook and the lanyard and all that stuff, you got to register today. And I mean, it's $43. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. But if you are strapped, don't not do it. Register for the $11, okay? Because these things are, if you're not just a hobbyist, I mean, even if you were, it's something really cool to watch, to kind of like see like the kind of company that you're with and how we work and how it is. So I would really like to see full participation from this group. I mean, it's probably not going to happen because, again, there's people that like don't even care anything about this. But for those of you that I know are leaders, that are interested, that have goals, or even semi-interested, I'd love to see a big turnout in registration. So today's the last day. If you've been waiting and thinking, I mean, I do the same thing. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, it's the last day. Or like, I'm late, like I do this stuff all the time. So today is the last day for early bird registration. All right. And if you have a team, talk to them about it. Whatever you put emphasis on is what they put emphasis on. Okay. If you're not talking about sponsoring, if you're not talking about front loading your calendar, if you're not talking about systems and follow up and how to train new teamies in SFR, then they don't know and they don't care. Okay. So it trickles from the top down. All right. So that is it. That is all. And anybody have anything, questions, comments, concerns? Jess Rubino.
No, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you saw it. So on like the director's page, there was actually 3 clues. Did you see that?
No,
What's
I
gonna
actually
be
took myself off the director's page.
Oh, so there's like 3 clues that went out, what's happening in June. And the first clue was a fairy. So they actually told us about the Tinkerbell warmer early. So
Okay.
I believe it's tomorrow. There's 2 new products we're going to be finding out. So they're like, June has a new thing. The second clue was like this board, and it said like hello on it. Like, like the boards you can just change like what you're writing on it.
Yeah.
And it said hello. And the third one described like this orange, juicy, like it was like some new scent is coming out. So there's 2 new things coming in June too. So that's gonna be very exciting.
I'm interested because that reminded me of 2 things. I was like, when you get your memories on Facebook?
Yes.
My memories from either last year or the year before were new summer collections. And it said hello summer on it. So, I mean, I'm sure they're not like verbatim copying it, but I wonder if it's like a new, like, you said probably a new scent. So that is interesting. And I probably should get back on the director page, but sometimes, you guys, I have to unfollow everything because I get so sidetracked. I see so much negativity and complaining is like my pet peeve. So I'm like, I cannot deal with this, and I've unfollowed it, but here I am missing out on the important things too. And the other thing that just reminded me of is there's some questions going out because last June there was like a double host reward. Like if you hosted a party you'd get like double the host rewards. They're not doing that this year because sales, this is like the busiest Scentsy has ever been. And we've always been super successful. We've always been a very well, you know, very successful company, period. Like we always have been in a pretty good position. And we're just, there's no need. Usually this time of year, we have to do these extra things to increase sales or use as incentive. But we don't need it, which actually reminds me of another thing. Because sales are so crazy, that means there's more consultant calls out. That means there's more questions. There's more, you know, maybe shipment issues or whatever it is, right? So you'll notice obviously that there's longer wait times when you call Scentsy, and they're working from home. They're not even in the office. They're working from home. So they have a large amount of calls coming in because of the increased sales and all that comes with, and also tickets as well. Okay. They have a lot. So if you've left a ticket, don't leave another one. They're going to, it actually, if you keep pushing, it's actually going to add to the bigger volume and it's going to take longer. Okay. So just put one ticket in if you're going to do a ticket, and if you're going to call and wait, you know, put it on speaker, mop the floor, do whatever you're going to do. It doesn't matter. But just know ahead of time, there is a longer wait. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay. And shipping, always, this is, I want this to be like super clear. So shipping always is 7 to 10 business days before it gets out of the warehouse. I am saying to my customers, 10 business days. And because of everything that's going on, we have a lot of people working from home. Some of our warehouses are shut down, that we are expecting longer wait. So it may be a few days longer than that. And you know, you let your customers know this is not Amazon Prime. You're not going to get your orders in 2 days. If you are communicating open and honest with your customers, I will tell you, I've never once in my Scentsy life ever had anybody come at me about shipping, because I tell them ahead of time. I don't promise them things I can't deliver. I tell them, I mean, before all this craziness, 7 to 10 business days. Okay. And I'll make a joke and be like, I know it's not Amazon Prime and we're so used to like instant gratification, right? But that's not how we're going to deliver a very good, high quality product, but it's 7 to 10 business days. Now, once somebody places an order with me, okay, it's going to take 10 business days at the least to get out of the warehouse. We're experiencing a little bit longer shipping time because everything that's going on. So bear with me. Once I get a tracking number, I'll send it to you and I'll let you know what's going on. And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Don't ever have your customers contacting you looking for their order. They should be in the loop. They just paid money. So make sure you let them know before. You're going to avoid a lot of conflict and a lot of like, they don't provide good customer service. Trust me, if you're open and honest, they don't care. They really don't. So that's it. That's all from me. Does anybody have any questions? You can raise your hand, whatever you want to do. And if not, we will end it off and you will go enjoy your beautiful Sunday. It is such gorgeous weather. It's not hot. It's not cold. You know, it's just perfect. And I'm going to go do some yard work. I'm going to touch base with customers. I'm going to increase my PRV and I'm going to prepare for June to have another good month. And I am interested in watching you guys. I have my eyes on you. And then we will do a lot. We have so many shout outs to do come June 1st, June 2nd, because we have a lot to celebrate. You guys are killing it, but keep it going, you guys. Okay. This business is self-motivating. Feed off of the momentum that you have and keep going. Okay. All right, you guys. Love you. Mean it. Go crush it.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye, Vinny.